3 days later.
All right. Game 2 is on here. Sand Vipers Storm. As we have ball 1 as Austin gets a strike in there against Keaton.
I'll show you after this game.
Off the foot. 2-1. And we got 2s as he swings at some high cheese. And just a little early on that one. Oh, he got a piece of that. Just a little bit. It's like that little corner of a pizza that when the pizza's cut into party squares, it's just like that little corner. That's how much of a piece he got of that pitch. And strike 3. Unable to get a piece of that one, though. That's a leadoff strikeout. Austin dealing early. He's got Lucas to contend with as he takes ball 1. Strike 1. Battles back. Evens the count 1-1. Spikes that one. Might have had a vendetta against a little piece of gravel. And Lucas puts that one into play. Fielded up the middle. And that is going to be an infield hit. So Lucas is aboard.
Hey, you still got the ball. Good play. That's on me.
Hey, it's great.
And that'll bring up Eben. As he takes ball 1 low. Big swing and a miss. Might have been catcher interference there, honestly. 2-1. Yep, 5-1 on Eben. And that'll be a walk. We got 2 Sand Vipers on the base paths. And that'll bring up Ray Cheesy. And strike 1. Strike 2. And strike 3, got him with the off speed, just locked him up. For those of you watching who have been longtime SBL fans, you might recognize a familiar face in the stands as we have retired SBL Expos great Jace Murda in the bleachers, coming out to take in some opening day blitzball action here in the 2025 season. That'll bring back up Keaton. And that is a strike 1 right at the bottom corner. Off speed misses, 1-1. Austin working very fast. Strike 2. And that is strike 3. As that storm front moves through very quickly to get us to the bottom of the first inning with a 0-0 tie. All right, game on. Lucas taking his last inning of eligibility here for the pitching for the Sand Vipers, as Elijah leads things off for the Storm. Swing and a miss. So he's using that fancy new Storm bat, the purple and gold. Swing and a miss, and that is a leadoff strikeout for Lucas. That'll bring up Austin. Swing and a miss, good cut. Two strikes quickly on him. That was low, that was a leg. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lucas. And that'll bring up the younger of the Murder brothers, Tegan, who has had a steady blitzball career, has settled in with the Storm long term, making his 2025 first AB. And he inside outs that pitch, and that one is off the hands of Eben. He had a long run to go get that. Just the fact he got hands on that one is pretty solid. That would have been a tough play to make any way you slice it. And that one's hit right through Ray Cheesy. And with Tegan's speed, he will have no trouble legging out an infield single. And that'll bring up Dakota. There's ball one. Ball two inside. Dakota, a longtime member of the Storm. There's a strike. He was even on the Storm when they were once called the Bolts. A little bit of SBL lure there. And there's a strikeout. All right. And that one's off of the leg of Lucas into the strike zone, but it'll still be ball one. That's low. 2-0. Three and 0. Lucas awaiting patiently for his pitch. 4-0. 5-0. Made contact with the wrong bat. Will Lucas have the 5-0 green light? He will, as he gets a piece of that one. We got 5-1. We got a hitter's count. And off the leg again. And that'll be ball 6 and the second hit. As Lucas is just getting beat up with pitches today. We seem to have a rule discrepancy. If you have a phone in your pocket, is it part of your body? As Eben takes strike one. A little bit off speed. Takes that one for a ball, high and away. Evens count, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got 1-2. And we got 2. Okay, that went kind of a creepy direction there. And we got 3-2. Sand Vipers looking to cash in on a leadoff walk. Got 4-2. And we're full. And that'll be back-to-back walks. As Ray Cheesy steps up, looking to do some damage. He's got runners on first and second, nobody out. Takes a swing and a miss at that one. As we gather up a few blitz balls here. No matter how big your blitz ball supply is, it's always finite. And that'll be a walk. As the base paths are slithering with Sand Vipers. Yes, I know that's like the third time I've made that pun today, but I'm going to still roll with it. Fight me if you want to. All right, and that'll bring up Kyle to the mound as he's going to take a couple warm-ups. So he's going to try to get out of this bases loaded, nobody out jam.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's how all my outings go. We don't talk about finding out what you can contact, and then you don't talk about and you all you know.
Keaton gets a piece of that one here. Got a 1-2 count. There you go. Kyle takes care of business there. As we have an out. And some confusion on who's up in the batting order. Strike one here to Lucas. Swing and a miss on some high cheese.
The deal is it just went dead. That one green?
I can't. Is it? And strike three, Lucas strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts here. So far, Kyle taking care of business here for the Storm. That'll bring up Eben. And that's a ruling as a swing. So he takes a check swing. Adam having the best view of it, being maybe 10 feet away. San Vipers team has been very patient today. Just a little bit high. And we got full count. Payoff pitch. And strike three gets the inside part. And it almost looked like it went behind him. Eben has been crowding the plate, so it's not out of the question that may have went behind him. But either way, it's strike three, and that gets out of the inning. Strike one here. Kyle leading things off for the Storm. Just a little bit high.
That's the best I think let's get it.
Swing and a miss. And strike three right down the middle. Yep, and that'll bring up Elijah here. One of the newest members of the Storm. And we started the inning off with a new pitcher, Keaton, on the mound as he throws strike one to Elijah, as Lucas is now out of innings. Swing, and that looked like it was off his foot. So quickly, 0-2. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3-pitch strikeout. That'll bring up Austin. And he puts that one to play. That gets past Lucas. That's going to go to the wall. And he's going to take a big turnaround first, and he is going to make it safely into second, and that's a double. That's a little hesitation there rounding the base. Throw had a chance to get him, but arrived about the same time. Just couldn't get the tag on him right in time.
Val, maybe to see the ball slightly better.
So that'll be a 2-out double here. And I'll bring up Teagan. Swing and a miss. Oh, and that's an excuse me swing, a 360, and he is safe by a step. And that ball gets by, and Austin will come around to score. So that is one of the wackiest infield singles I've ever seen. Teagan takes a funny-looking 360 swing, makes contact, hits a ground ball, and beats the throw by a step. Either way, it is productive. It gets the job done, gets an RBI, and is now 1-0 Storm as Dakota takes a cut and swing and miss. You can tell the sun is setting because bugs are starting to dive bomb me. Off the hip. And strike three. And that is the third out of the inning, but damage is done. as we have a 1-0 game here in favor of the Storm going into the top of the third inning. So we got top of the third inning coming at you. Kyle coming on. I believe this would be his last inning of eligibility anyway. It only gets worse from there. No swing there from Ray Cheesy. Kyle in there trying to shut things down. Big swing and a miss from Ray Cheesy. Strike two. And a big swing, and he is just a bit early on that one.
Pull a ball 180 degrees.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not a physicist. But that is strike three. If you guys want to look around in the outfield, you can see the Red Raiders warming up, having a good old time, just throwing the ball around. Ball one to Keaton. Even if you can't see them, they're out there having a good old time. It's just good old-fashioned family blitzball out there. Just good, wholesome fun. Big swing and a miss from Keaton. Ooh, took a little off of that one and got him to swing and miss. And that'll be out number two. And the Sand Vipers down to their last out in the form of Lucas. Lucas, longtime blitzball player. First time Sand Viper as he puts that one into play. That's to Austin and gets it to the mound, but not nearly in time. How you doing, Lucas?
Doing good.
Ran right into the commentary booth.
Eben takes strikes. One. Upstairs, 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. And the Sand Vipers are down to their final strike. He did not go. The next steal from Kyle. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and he did go. That is the end of the inning. Ball game over. The Storm have won it by a score of 1-0.